Welcome to the VIP section.
Sheababytv.
Yes, sir. Let's smash them likes. Y'all see that Zagrabi early.
Sheababytv.
Yeah. Y'all see that Zagrabi early. That's a fact. Shout out to Zagraba. It's my guys right there. Got a nigga smoking good early in the mornings. Yes, sir.
Sheababytv.
So, if you saw me out there,
I wish I was able to put money towards this situation. I think it's a brilliant idea.
Definitely.
I see it growing and growing more, and I love the fact that basketball has finally come back to Harlem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's so crazy because I grew up in, like, Uptown, the Bronx.
Oh, shit, I sent the wrong one. I'm sorry, y'all. We'll go back to that. I sent the wrong one. What's good? Let me see if I can get the right one over there. I don't know why I sent that one. That's weird. It's all love. I want to show y'all my man Caesar. We had a good time the other day. Pause. Oh, here you go. All right, let's see. Give it some time. What's good, though? You know how it is when we first get here. We got a good show today, though, man. We no homo pause. But today we straight on Jay-Z. Today we dedicating the day strictly to my man Hove, man. I feel like they try. Yo, last night I was on Rumble, right? Big show. Shout out to Global Currency. We had a good day yesterday. But as I'm playing, you see the hat, Global Currency, of course. But as I'm playing the Jay-Z records, Blood Flocky, what's good, my boy? Ain't shit, my dude, we here. Yeah. So yeah, last night, I'm playing a lot of Jay-Z records. And you know what? They trying to take the culture from us, my guys.
Sheababytv.
Yeah. I ain't feeling it. That's a fact. They doing a lot of nasty work out there. Matter of fact, let me get over also, while we sit here, we got to get a few Jay-Z pictures so we know who we talking about for the day. Let me send that over to the phone. Hold on. Shout out to everybody, too, pulling up. Innocent to proven guilty. That's a fact, my dude. I ain't going to let them take this one from us. They trying. They trying. It's nasty. You know, I'm not saying Hove is an innocent dude. Because they still, things are up in the air. You know, they talking a lot of Foxy Brown smoke. A lot of old shit that people don't want to hear. But when it comes down to that 13-year-old kid that they lying about, that's nasty. But Hov, I know he got a nice little team with him. He was ready for this. Sister up, what up?
Sheababytv.
You talking some good smoke today. Yeah. Andrew, it is what it is. Hold on, my boys. Hold on. Let me go get those things. Hold on. Wait, today's going to be a good show. I ain't going to hold you. We're going to definitely talk a lot about Jay-Z. We're going to get into the, the normal, see what DJ Akademiks is out there talking about. Shout out to Akademiks.
Sheababytv.
You know, at first, I used to call Akademiks a prick. But you know what? He is the media. He's doing what he got to do, man. Let him do his thing. As you can see, I'm still sick a little bit. But yeah, we're going to talk some smoke, man. Let's get these invites out. Let's hit them like buttons. Let's share the live. Let's do what we supposed to do. Let the YouTubers eat. You could be watching Channel 5 news right now with a boring smoke. Now you can roll up, chill out, relax, and let's talk some good smoke. That's a fact. All right, so let me get into this first. This is me and Caesar sitting down on Sunday at Clash TV. I was trying to play it before.
I wish I was able to put money towards this situation. I think it's a brilliant idea.
Definitely.
And I see it growing and growing more. And I love the fact that basketball has finally come back to Harlem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
hey, Patricia.
It's so crazy because I grew up in, like, Uptown, the Bronx, Harlem, and this shit used to be really a mecca. Like, motherfuckers used to come in this bitch just to play from all around the world. So now it's like, damn, it died down. A lot of the elderly people, basically
100%.
they passed away.
Yeah.
And the young motherfuckers ain't really keeping the tradition how the joint used to be. And I'm loving this joint right now because it's like, damn, sooner or later, NBA niggas gonna start coming in and trying to prove their skills against the New York cats like 100%. They used to, and I need that. I need that, bro. 100%. I need to feel that shit. That, oh, my nigga about to drop 60 on him. It dropped 60 on him.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Now, the thing for the CPL, to have guys like you come in here, DJ Clue came last week, Jim Jones came in here. A lot of celebrities has just been popping up, showing love to the CPL and Chris Gotti. So having you guys say the CPL is growing and is going to be something for the future means a lot to us, man.
Man, honestly, it means a lot to the culture, bro. Like, you don't understand, growing up back in those days, this is how it felt for the whole Harlem to come together.
There you go, man. Your man Caesar sat down, had a good time. Pause. Baby love, what's goody? That's a fact. All right, so let's get into the show, man. Oh, first. Damn, I feel like everything didn't come through like that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So we're going to skip past the sports today. I wanted to talk about the Knicks. The Knicks look good. I had their stats, had everything brewing for them. They look good the other day, the Knicks. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can send it there. Let's see what happens. All right, it's there. Hold on. All right, here we go. So, I can't lie. The Knicks look good yesterday. Here they go. The Knicks beat the Raptors, even though the Raptors is trash. They were on the road, and it's hard to win in Toronto. You know, Drake is there hating and trolling. Here go the stats right here. Look, they look good. Balanced scoring. Knicks look good yesterday. Niche was good, boo-boo. Yes, sir. See, the Knicks did a little thing yesterday. I think Towns is a better trade. Get rid of Randall. He's looking good. He almost had triple-double, too. Look at that.
Sheababytv.
All right, man. Let's get right into it. All right, so I want to start this afternoon off with, I think we should start off with this. Charlamagne the God. He responds to Akademiks. This is a good one. Let me see what's going on in that so I can let y'all hear the audio. Because Charlamagne, you know, him and Akademiks, they've been at it. Because, you know, he's always been mad at Akademiks that Charlamagne said he won't bring him on the show. Y'all heard what he said the other day. He won't bring him on the morning show, hating like that. So he said, you know what? The hell with him. So let's see. All right, here we go. We got some good smoke. Here it is. Let's see what's going on out there, y'all. We talking about it today. That's a fact. Well, the reason he's saying this is because he's saying that Akademiks is riding Jay-Z a little bit too much.
Ever played hide and seek and somebody gets caught, and because that person gets caught, they decide to rat on everybody else? Hey, I know exactly where everybody's hiding. You guys better come out, they got us. I think we might have a similar situation with DJ Akademiks and Charlamagne. Now, I've been on record saying there is something interesting that's going on with Charlamagne and Akademiks' relationship. Akademiks has made a big issue about Charlamagne not being on his podcast, despite asking him twice.
That's what I was telling y'all.
2 years ago, and we still haven't seen Charlamagne on Akademiks' podcast. Whatever the reason is behind the scenes,
shout out to everybody pulling up. Hit them like buttons.
Charlamagne are fine. They speak often behind the scenes, and if one person feels like they're throwing shots at each other, they call each other. Well, I think we're about to test just how strong that friendship is between Akademiks and Charlamagne. And by the way, I rock with Akademiks, I rock with Charlamagne, but sometimes you just gotta read between the lines just a little bit. The lawsuit that was brought on to Jay-Z a couple days ago is going to be very interesting moving forward. According to the lawsuit, Jay-Z and Diddy are being accused of graping a 13-year-old girl back in the year 2000. Now, Jay-Z is
That's crazy.
back with a statement saying, bro, this lawyer is bogus, he's a clown, he tried to blackmail me behind the scenes and I wasn't going for it, and I'm gonna take this to court and expose this guy.
That's the paperwork Jay-Z wrote to them.
In the lawsuits, Charlamagne, who's had previous experience with bogus lawyers, he called Cap and said, yo, I've seen this time and time over again. These lawyers only want one thing, and that's money. If not, they look to destroy you in public. Here's what he said.
Well, good for Hov. I'm glad Jay-Z responded just like that, because this has been going on for too long. It is a grift. These accusers go to these lawyers with all these salacious claims. The lawyer will put more sauce on the salacious claims. They reach out to your team and say, if you don't settle with us, we're going to go public with these claims. The press conference, we're going to do interviews. And a lot of people settle.
It's getting crazy. Hold on, I had to stop it for a minute because of the music.
This is very expensive, right? When you get these civil suits, it's very...
He said Jay-Z gonna drop the soap and jail's gonna get nasty. Shout out to Jen Ramirez. What's good, boo-boo? That looking like a Sheababytv in the building early.
It's loose sponsors.
Trollers, you ready? See, the ladies are in here early. Let's talk about it.
Got enough to say, look, I'm gonna fight this all the way.
Now, Akademiks was not buying Charlamagne's response. The second this news broke, Akademiks was on Twitter Spaces within 2 minutes and he was breaking down the case. And I knew Akademiks was going to use this Jay-Z lawsuit to get revenge on everybody that's been clowning him for defending Drake. Last night, Akademiks went on his live stream to call out Charlamagne for not keeping the same energy that he had for Drake.
I hope y'all know I'm not salty. I don't hate Jay. I don't give two fucks. But I play this. I'm going to tell you why I play it. Because I play it to memorialize everybody's words. One
These guys got all this music in the background. They trying to hate.
In the tuck about what you said.
It's crazy. Hold on, we on the smoke. Hold on.
Not that I got problems with these people, but ain't I undefeated? You know why? Because I know what you said then, I know what you said now.
It's crazy. Listen, it's this simple. Yeah, I like that, Jen. I like that. Jen, listen. Niche. Get a niche.
Sheababytv.
Get a niche. Yeah. Put her down, my dude. Yo, my guy. Should we put her down? I think so, man. Jen, make sure you like and subscribe, boo-boo. We won't put you down. You passed the test, Jen.
Sheababytv.
You get reciprocated. Let's keep it going. You used to tell me.
Hold on. This clown got too much music in the background. Let's go to Akademiks page and see what he's talking about. Okay. We're going to just listen to what Akademiks is saying about keep the same energy when you see him. Let's just go straight to Akademiks because that dude got too much music in the background. He going to kill and monetize.
Here we go.
Let's talk about it, Akademiks.
Actually, last night, Jay-Z was named in a lawsuit. This is a federal civil suit. This lawsuit is one that we actually talked about before. So y'all remember,
play for the anxiety. Think of the 5 gifted.
Back in October when Tony Busby filed that like big.
Okay, I'm gonna skip through it. That we could get to the relevant shit. I'm gonna speed this up slightly.
Speed it up, my boy.
Here we go.
She was able to get away from the party. Who was a female? So,
You gonna read this whole thing?
We need to.
Okay, let's do
So
it.
it says my lawyer
So they read the whole Jay-Z, suit.
received a blackmail. Seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics.
Okay.
The press and ask questions. Fake fit. Volunteered their own opinion of like what do they believe is Jay-Z a part of this whole thing that that people are beginning to believe that Puff is a part of, or is he not? But basically his
Tyson Garcia, what's goody, my boy? Let's see what he says. Stan, a.k.a. Stan Drake, 2 meat monsters. Oh, it's nasty here. Jada Boss, what's goody? Spitfire, what's good, boo-boo?
And claiming that men abuse them.
The ladies is pouring in, y'all.
They start off rip complimenting the man. Oh, this is great. I love this.
Theatrics, they have a pattern of doing cases like this. And
hey, by the way, chat, I hope y'all know I'm not salty. I don't hate Jay. I don't give 2 fucks. But I play this. I'm going to tell you why I play it. Because I play it to memorialize everybody's words. One thing I love about my job, I like to keep shit in the tuck about what you said about that, what you said about this. This is how I expose everybody. Ain't I undefeated versus everybody? Not that I got problems with these people, but ain't I undefeated? You know why? Because I know what you said then, I know what you said now. I know how you acted then, I know how you acted now. It's easy. Once we start getting to war of words, I just showcase you a hypocrite. So that's the only reason why, and that's what I played.
everybody can't sound the same. It's like,
That's right.
They'll call.
Now, I'm saying this because the next time the Breakfast Club report about a nigga getting accused of some shit, I hope Jess Hilarious and Lauren champion the guy fighting back.
Shout to the Boogs, what's good? He said, I'm fresh off work. What we on? Oh, we on Jay-Z pause. We on one today.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I do want to mention too, because the first thing I thought of when I saw this, I said, oh, this is going to, if Jay-Z is successful at what he is.
If Jay-Z is successful, they're talking about it like the Drake lawsuit. If Drake is successful at getting at the labels. So that was such a very interesting line. If Jay-Z is successful in suppressing this alleged victim, remember, keep in mind, these are women. So, when I was hearing this morning, I'm like, they just killed this idea of believe all women without saying it. Because they said if Jay is successful.
It's crazy.
Well, that's not how this new age group of people think about allegations. Their thing is believe all.
Let's smash them likes.
Finally, we get to get this on record. No, we're done believing these bitches. They're actually saying if Jay-Z is successful, we're done believing bitches. Which I might be like, wait, hold on. I might have to
Act rod and heavy for Drake. Is he? Is he?
Because the first thing I thought of when I saw this, I said, "Oh, this is going to if Jay-Z is successful at what he is doing."
Yeah, but you gotta remember, he said Drake is his favorite artist. That's his man. He loves Drake.
True, and if true, they serve consequences for it. But if not true, it's like it just goes away. But these stains are still on your record. You know what I mean? Because he's basically making a precedent for it, right?
Yeah.
So Diddy's team sent a statement over to us, and they basically said this.
Now, I'm having a conversation with myself here, but I just like to, Diddy has 26 lawsuits. Fuck what's going to happen to him if he goes
26 lawsuits
at this point based on Cassie. Some of them lawsuits going to get dismissed. It's inevitable. Some of those are going to be proven as make-believe. I know y'all are defending Jay-Z, but should those women who accuse Sean Combs that eventually get their lawsuits being dismissed as frivolous, should they go to jail too? Or do y'all just lump Sean Combs as, he guilty anyway? Because here's the thing. When y'all start standing up, you can't pick one nigga to do it for. Pick all the niggas. Okay? And I'm glad that they're looking at it like this. But my only thing, that's why I'm playing it, y'all can't only say we're gonna look.
Damn, he said he want Jay-Z me. Crazy.
You gotta keep the same energy. That's my man Charlamagne's favorite saying.
Shout out to Spitfire. What's good, girl?
Y'all gotta keep the same energy now with other men who get a
James White, what's poppin'?
See the energy get reciprocated. Keep it going.
Smash them likes, y'all.
The extortion lawsuit that Mr. Busby exposes, because Jay-Z went on and filed an extortion suit against Busby. They're basically saying all of that is going to show y'all what we've been saying. That this is all just a publicity stunt. These are people chasing dollars.
Well, good for Hov. I'm glad Jay-Z responded just like that, because this has been going on for too long.
This is another thing, and Lauren, you should know this because you're the one I consider educated up there, because I can see you do your due diligence. You do know, at least prior to Tony Busby coming in, half of the lawsuits, or not half, but a good amount of them were filed by one named Tyrone Blackburn, who not sued, but he was actually referred to a grievance committee and also was referred for sanctioning by UMG. If you're saying that if people are doing bullshit, we should be championing somebody trying to hold them accountable, well, maybe not Diddy, but like UMG tried to hold one of the people representing multiple Diddy clients. Why y'all not phrasing it like that? Now, I get it. Diddy's actually charged with actually a crime, right? He's charged criminally. But I just want everybody to keep the same energy, because this is going to be a long show. And just remember the size y'all choose. It's going to be a very long show, chat. You know when I say this, I'm going to buy a crystal ball. I'm going to put it right there. You know when I say this is me, I'm like,
Uh-oh, he typing fast. Shout out to G in the building. Sheababytv.
Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, all hell is broken loose.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. So basically, Charlamagne, you know, he done ran his mouth for Jay-Z, Akademiks, everybody in the industry. We know this. So I guess he's just trying to stir Akademiks up, so Akademiks, this whole Jay-Z case, he could keep it real. He just wants them to keep it real. That's what it seems like.
Hold on, I gotta just play this. I gotta put this on my soundboard. Oh shit, I can't find it. Maybe it's this.
About being blackballed again. These are some power people.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes black.
Hold on, he got some other shit playing. I don't play with that monetized. Akademiks is down with the gatekeepers. He could do that. He down with the gatekeepers. Hold on.
Assets and resources.
He playing the nigga Cat Williams. Hold on. He talking about how the industry got the devils in it. Listen.
Cut takers. They canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my in front.
Nasty.
I'm playing that one clip. Ha! Oh man, fuck! I gotta find that clip. I need this memorialized too, because this
I've done with every.
This is the best game to play right here. Here we go. Oh fuck! Is it this? No, I can't.
Hold on, he talking some smoke right now. Hold on.
Fuck, I can't find it. Okay, maybe it's this.
All of these big dick deviants be exposed. That's all. Hey, man.
Shit.
The truth is the light. I know why they take it the wrong.
Hold on.
Right.
This
Secrets.
Right here.
Information. Because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets.
Nasty.
Yo, Chad, let me tell you this, man. Yo, this little boy that was born in Jamaica, that kind of figured out his way how to get to the #1 rap spot. I've had to collect some secrets, too. It's a few times when I'm saying some shit, just... I've seen the script.
Oh, it's nasty shit, baby.
So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing...
You would take... It's crazy. They saying the industry straight gay, y'all. Straight zesty.
That's the best part about media. Everybody think I have a big mouth. I tell 1/100th of what I know. This is why half of the niggas who don't like me, they would never dare talk about me. I deal with rappers all the time that don't like me. But they know.
Tell it.
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I should know it.
There we go. Let me ask y'all a question. I want to just throw this in the air. Let me take a shot first.
Act over there getting saucy.
Let me take a shot. You don't think I know I'm cutting a classic promo? To it, I think you say bitch ass niggas, and then you say academics, and then you, it's like 2 days before or a day before. You say something with open cases. But I do want to ask you this one question, Rhapsody. Take a shot. You signed to Rock Nation. I hope you go up there to the office. Do you ever do that? You ever get up in there in them board meetings? Maybe when they talking about your album? You know who run the label, right? I would love to engage you, and this is what my rap battles, where my rap diss song is going to be at with you. When you talk about people with open cases, you know how many open cases your man's got that run your label that you want? Do you know how many cases that got settled that we ain't hear about, but I know about, even though the NDA is strong? Do you know about, do you know about that there was multiple pending cases that turned into him and his other man's now suing the lawyers that's bringing. We won't hear from Rhapsody for the rest of the year. Rhapsody, by the way, congratulations. You might have got dropped because of that dumb shit. Okay? Me and Rock Nation play a nice little game of chess. It's all good. I love Rock Nation. They love me. We play chess. You a little pawn. Like, I had to threaten the nuke, or really announce the nuke a little bit before. But your dumb ass caused it. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying. I was minding my business. I was just. Wait. I know this ain't a... Rock Nation would never come at me and send this... Wait, let me check my cap. They know this shit dropping it.
See, I agree with Akademiks. You cannot be a fan of these labels. Because then they're going to start telling you what they want you to do. You got to do what you want to do. Yeah, I ain't no fan of the labels. I do what I want to do. That's a fact.
Using an address other than your home? Wish you had...
Because once you letting them start controlling you, next thing you know, you got the little pumps on the platform. You got the little zesties on there. You know what I mean?
Let's go back to this.
Let's hit them like buttons. That's a fact.
Go back
I
to
heard
this.
Niche.
Extortion suit against Busby. They're basically saying all of that is going to show y'all what we've been saying. Like, this is all just a publicity stunt. These are people chasing dollars.
Well, good for Hov. I'm glad Jay-Z responded just like that because this has been going on for too long. It is a grift. These accusers go to these lawyers with all these salacious claims. The lawyer will put more sauce on the salacious claims. They reach out to your team and say, if you don't settle with us, we're going to go public with these claims. They'll tell you that they're going to hold a press conference. We're going to do interviews. And a lot of people settle because they don't want the bad press.
Where they don't have the money to
It happens all the time. And like you said, the problem is it's very expensive, right? When you get these civil suits, it's very expensive. And like Charlamagne said, you'll go to the press. They'll make these press conferences. And what they want to do is they want to make sure that you lose money. They want to make sure that you lose endorsements, lose sponsorships, lose everything until you get to the point where you be like...
See, Akademiks, you can tell he's a YouTube GOAT. The nigga speed up. I see what he's doing. He's speeding up the voice so he don't get monetized. So they don't suspend it.
Impartial. That's all. You don't gotta like me. Just be impartial when you talk about me. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I wasn't that surprised with this whole broadcast. You know, the Rock Nation ball is heavy. It's influenced a lot, and also, of course, it got everybody scared straight. I do understand that, and also, like, I know a lot of people like. The thing that I remember, I battled this for the first half of my career before I dominated. They used to tell me, because I never was a Nepo baby. When I mean by Nepo baby, I wasn't.
Niche was just the GOAT. Niche is always on her job. We gotta love Niche. We gotta love Niche.
People that got put on by Rock Nation or Jay-Z, man. Rappers. Podcasters.
Now, I ain't seen no Michelle in here today.
What's my favorite thing? They shamed me for that for the first half of my career. I remember one time being on a Clubhouse. Clubhouse is dead, right? Other than whack shit. I remember somebody said, yo, you just mad. You would never be able to sit in a room with these guys. These are the guys who mattered. You could never be a guy who talked to Hov. These are people who got gifted their spotlight. Today I get online.
It's crazy.
I pour up some Don Julio and I'm like,
block right here. This what y'all wanted me in Chicago. This old block right here. I should call this shit no block. It's 10 o'clock. Where the fuck y'all niggas at?
We're 6'9" with the old block.
It's only 10 p.m. Where the fuck y'all niggas at, blood? Old block right here.
There's power in not being associated with niggas. There's power in also. By the way, I trust me, chat. I'm lit, but I ain't dumb.
Nasty.
This is why I said Rhapsody was stupid. Rhapsody. Me and Rock Nation been doing a dance for 3 years. Let me give you the history. Me and Rock Nation been doing a dance for 3 years.
Okay. He brought up Tekashi. Nasty. That was so fake. All right, so Charlamagne right here. What y'all think? Should we ride with Charlamagne on this one? I mean, he's saying that pretty much he want a fair, give the people a fair shot. Don't dick ride to get Rock Nation checks, Akademiks.
Sheababytv.
Yeah. See me? That's why I put not guilty on there. I think it's some BS. But I'm not saying that because of no Rock Nation, because I ain't got no business with them at all.
Sheababytv.
I'm just keeping it real. I feel like it's garbage. I feel like he said, there's people trying to build up shit, trying to get money. Look, this is crazy. Even Tony Yayo, look, Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder say that Diddy sicked this on Jay-Z to the media to take it all off him. Look. Where's that at? Oh, it's right here. Check it out.
I think Diddy paid somebody to say that shit about Jay to get the heat off of himself because Diddy looking bad out here. I think he's trying to get the heat on Jay.
I never thought like that.
I think he paid somebody to put the heat on Jay. Gotta watch Diddy. He going through a lot right now. Keep it crawling.
What do you think? I think it sounds like a money grab with that one. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. For somebody to extort you, send you a letter, and then you gotta send your lawyers, sound like extortion.
Yeah, they trying to get that bread, man. And tell TMZ to make sure they use this. Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo. G-Unit. Well. I think Diddy paid somebody to say that shit about Jay to get the heat off of himself because Diddy looking bad out here. I think he's trying to get the heat on Jay.
I never thought like that.
I think he paid somebody to put the heat on Jay. Gotta watch Diddy. He going through a lot right now. Keep it crawling.
What do you think? I think it sounds like a money grab with that one. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. For somebody to extort you, send you a letter, and then you gotta send your lawyers, sound like extortion.
Yeah, they trying to get that bread, man. And tell TMZ to make sure they use this. Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo. G-Unit. Well.
Crazy. What y'all think? Does this sound real? I don't know. Y'all think Diddy would do some shit like that? Throw it on Jay-Z? Throw the pressure on Hov? That's nasty. Yeah. All right, let's see what this is.
How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Jay-Z, a lot of things from your, I don't even know what to call it, from your manifesto and how you never did any of those heinous things is now coming under question, and it's coming under scrutiny. And people, and by people, I mean me, are taking a dive back into your actual legal papers, okay? And there was one thing that actually really struck me about it. The way she said that the whole scene went down. Listen, let me actually get to the point. Ritualistic is what is going on, and what—
Smash them like buttons. Let's get to it.
If you can believe the victim, some more ritualistic. A lot of people on social media are starting to actually question. Now, before you say, oh my God, that's conspiracy theory, just hear it out. Because I found some evidence that actually makes it likely that might be what's going on. But I wanted to show it to you and see what you guys think. But just hear me out and let me cue this up for you, right? Because in the lawsuit, they talked about the way Jay-Z had to get on top of the 13, right? Funny that all these, like, that youth needs to be there. It could have been an 18-year-old. It could have been a 16. The funny that the driver said he likes girls like you, your age, you're what he's looking for. And then the driver came, she was standing there like a puppy waiting, as only a 13-year-old would do. And the driver came all the way back to scoop her up. Because
that's crazy.
The party favor. So think about it. In the thing, Jay-Z gets him first, right? Like Diddy and the other person are just looking like it's a horror movie, right? Then he gets off, retreats toward the wall, and then stands there and watches why Diddy does it. They are not engaged in anything. It's not getting any freaky deaky. It's not like eyes wide shut. They're literally standing there, almost like it's a ritualistic jump in, almost like it's like a gang initiation. And I started doing some stuff, right? If you think about it, it's very, if you believe.
Let's hit them like buttons. We on one today. Let's talk about it.
A law, they will be hashed out. We'll find what's up. It's very Epstein-like, if you think about it, or the same concept. The people in upper echelon of power, they need control. They need control. The more we look into it, the more we see it. In the age of social media, we now know that vampires—
Smash them like buttons. Smash them like buttons.
Another way they control you is by doing something with a humiliation ritual or doing something to control you. We saw it with J. Edgar Hoover, where they would film people in LGBTQ situations. Back then, it was like pretty shameful. And then they would hold it over them as blackmail to control them, right? So just hear me out on this, right? And then I want you to hear the TikTok and let me know what you think, right? How do you become a billionaire? There are people like Oprah and Jeff Bezos where we saw them working to get it. Now, granted, they had, Oprah was smart.
Nah, we seen Hov and Diddy put in that work to become a billionaire. Stop this, boo. We seen them working.
Revenue and stipulations. We're going straight to.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We see Hov put in the work.
And it grew and grew and grew. But we kind of see like where it started and how it blew up. But when you look at somebody's wealth like Jay-Z, who literally is about friendships and partnerships with very rich and wealthy people, why did you pick Jay-Z to do business with? Was it because he was so funny, so clever, so charming? There's a million funny, clever, charming people that also want to do business that can probably offer a bit more. Okay? However, much like a lot of when you look at the crazy stuff that was alleged to be happening in the Catholic Church, right?
Most people. Hold on. See, Shorty's trying to break this down, right? This is crazy. Shorty's trying to break this down. I'm not mad at her because she's leading up to something. We're going to see where she go with this. But I don't agree with her that Jay-Z and Diddy didn't put in no work to become billionaires. They deserve the billion. They made hits. Even if they did zesty gay stuff, everything that they had to do, no paperwork, nasty work, all of that. Yes, we know that. The music industry stuff. I got plaques here that I live on from the family. If you don't do the right paperwork, you don't get these. They got to do their right paperwork. Artists that don't do the paperwork, they the dummies. Now, I'm not saying that's the right thing to do. I'm just saying it's the music business. Yeah. If you don't want to go independent, once you get down with the majors and the machines and the bouffalets and the gatekeepers, you know what you're getting involved with.
Sheababytv.
Let's see what she's doing.
Mental control. You dehumanize and humiliate them. You make whoever wants to sip from the cup of your power, you humiliate them and you dehumanize them and you make them do things to push past their boundaries, okay? And from there,
he definitely cleared out the real ones. Yo, let me show my face, whoever said that. Yo, you talking real talk, my dude. 100%, you talking about like the beanies, the Camrons in the offices. You talking about the mud in the office, right? He definitely cleaned out the house. I ain't gonna lie, he definitely did.
Psychic as you
That's
were.
real talk.
He's not a Looney Tune. He's someone that actually got offered the deal, just like Cat Williams, and chose to turn away. But listen to what he has to say about the whole thing. And then keep that in mind. Does that make you change the way you look at Jay-Z's situation in any way? Anyway, you guys, listen, watch a TikTok and meet me after the jump and tell me what you think. Okay, let's go.
Beautiful thing. Look like the damn Last Supper. On one end is Derek Jeter, there's Stephon Marbury. It's not that the rapper. That's not it. That's a misconception. What it is, it's about control. See, that's what makes it, that's why you see, like, wow, Jamie Foxx, you would say that? Because they're in a bind, because see, Jay-Z's not, but once you reach a certain level, you have to give something up. There's something that you're going to give up, because you got to be down with that crew. And how do I know? Because it happened to me. That is why I'm standing here talking right now. I reached a certain level in that station. What I'm saying, what's happened is it was passed down to to everyone in the urban industry. So now you have a rapper who will get turned out by a high-ranking label exec because, well, what you gonna do? I mean, if I want to be a rapper and I walk in and the label exec tells me that this is what I need to do for him because, hey, he put my album on when I really wasn't that talented, but they pushed me because they saw that I was something that they could sell. So when you bring me in a room and there's my favorite rapper right there who's in the same room, so that must mean he must have committed the same act as I did. So at the end of the day, depending on where your level is within yourself, you go do it. And it's easy for those of us to sit back and say we wouldn't do it. But the majority of us will never fulfill our dreams. So we'll never be in a position to say what we would or would not do. You understand what I'm saying? We'll never be in that position. Because before I got there, I would say the same thing until I got there. You understand? So I literally lived the devil taking me to the mountain and saying, you can go to the left, you have all of this. And I was there. It was ritualistically done. 3 straight weekends. They do everything in 3s. 3 weekends in a row. Hey, D-Brad, let's go hang out. And every weekend, he kept beating me in the head. Get rid of this Rap City, man. You can do more than Rap City, D-Brad. You can do more than you can come with us. We go to the joint, we hanging in VIP. Get me everything I want. Then every time we hung out, it was the same way. Then they bring me to the back room. And in the back room, they had this long table with a white sheet set out. I mean, beautiful thing. Looked like the damn Last Supper. On one end is Derek Jeter. There's Stephon Marbury. I'm trying to talk to the model chicks. He's like, nah, D-Brad, come on, sit right here. We get inside the limo. We're in the car. The man standing across looking at me like I owe him something now. And while he's doing that, he's sitting there with his legs spread open, rubbing his... Now, I'm in a situation where I'm like, no, what am I going to do for me? So for me, I had to turn that away. But with the hell that I caught after that, I've been homeless. I've had my name destroyed. I was ashamed of myself. I went from being a man to nothing because I would not cross over.
Yeah, interesting take, don't you think? No.
That's crazy, y'all.
Of taking.
That's crazy. He said he went in the club. Listen to what this man said. He hung out with some industry dudes. They took him in the club. He started talking to the females. They snatched him away from the females. Said, no, you can't talk to women. Made him sit in the VIP, get drunk, go in the limo, and the record exec is sitting there with his legs open, grabbing his crotch. That's crazy. Sheababytv. That's nasty works of all nasties. That's disgusting. We heard it from the man's mouth. He said it. That was him. Sheababytv. Facts. That's crazy. Nasty niche. Hit them like buttons, y'all. It's lit in here today. All right, so we saw that already. Like, we not saying this is Jovito. We not saying this is Jay-Z. We saying that they trying to mix Hov up. They trying to take all the music down from us, y'all. We gonna have nothing to play. I'm telling you, it's gonna be over for us soon. Yeah, Sheababytv. It's getting nasty. Look. 50 Cent getting involved now. He explains why this is the shit with Kendrick Lamar. They trying to throw us off with this right here now, too. With the Kendrick Lamar, Drake, UMG stuff with 50 Cents. Yeah, baby. 50 Cents on why Drake, Kendrick Lamar. Let's see what this is about, y'all. Because this is nasty. Because 50... Okay, let's see what this is.
The Your Welcome Network. Now stay tuned for part 2 of my interview with 50 Cent on Come and Talk to Fleet.
Let's talk about
50
it.
Cent.
Okay, so he talks about this on the Is What It Is show. I guess with Cameron, they sat down.
Got 50 Cent Action coming in December.
Oh, and what's that exactly?
And that's a fast channel. It's free.
Okay.
It's like I convinced everybody to spend $11.99 to get stars at points, and then now this is like a free. It's a free channel. It's got all action films. Like I like the genre, the action stuff. So.
Gotcha. That's crazy. I was just, you got me catch a flashback about the motherfucking artist.
Yeah.
Is this still a stories with people? Them niggas
still saying, Cam owed me, that nigga jerking me.
That shit don't stop. I hear new stories every week. Every week is new stories, nigga.
It's crazy because when you bring up the Omar.
Polo P, what's goody, my boy?
That died in Power was where Courtney wanted to kill Omar.
Joe Darasaw, what's goody?
The theme, Ghost Must Die, and she was because she had got upset because look, actually the showrunners are not supposed to talk to the actual talent when they're on set and in character. She was giving them a note, like while they were filming,
right?
And he like he went off at her.
Shout out to Esther, I see you in there, girl. That's another Sheababytv. Get a niche.
Like, I went in the spot that she wanted to kill him. Because she was like, well, something big has to happen. I was like, knock me up.
Right.
I got other shit to do.
Yeah.
Like I can go do 50 Cent things that
he can't.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna be at the table crying, like upset. That the actors, they get emotional not because they don't know that they're gonna work again, but they're not sure that they're gonna like the environment as much as they like being on power. You know what I'm saying? So usually they get all emotional, everything when they find out their character's gonna die, and I'm like, hey man, look, man, you're talented, man. You're gonna make it, man. You know what I mean? Like this.
I dig that. Well, I saw a couple movies and I'm sitting there and I was saying this.
Hold on, let's see if we can get to the Kendrick shit. This is a good interview though. I'm probably going to listen to it later.
But I respect that. That's why I was asking, is it more than just TV? What's a business venture that you may have missed out on? You take your leftovers. A lot of niggas have my leftovers.
I've never seen that before. I've never seen somebody sue because of what you said.
Here we go. Here we go.
But I thought that was Drake's team trying to prevent the Super Bowl from doing more damage.
Right.
Because if you sue Apple and you sue the Universal Music Group,
Let's get to it now. Here it is.
The music at the Super Bowl halftime. If they're already in a lawsuit, so they're already financially having to incur costs to defend themselves, and they know what that is regardlessly. We know how much frivolous lawsuits come through, but it costs you a minimum of the money to cut and handle it. So when they see that, if you didn't reach out, if his attorneys reached out to corporate at the NFL and said, we have this issue over this song.
Right.
It's already a pending case. We don't want you guys to allow that to air and then you be a part of the damages.
Right.
Because it is the largest sporting event possible. So I was thinking that was the aim.
Shout out to Little Rock, Arkansas. My nigga Holla at a player. I like that name, my boy. Holla at a player, though. What's good?
End up in a lawsuit.
This is pretty hard.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
This look, we old enough to see Kumo Dia LL and shit like that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So when they get to this point, and Drake's my guy. I fuck with Drake. And I don't know Kendrick, but I've love for Kendrick too.
Yeah.
It's just, it's hard for him to handle this, starting to seem like, because it becomes overwhelming. When you beef with the West Coast, one thing about them niggas
territorial.
Support.
And they stick together so
yeah.
God damn.
And what I was explaining to somebody about this was that we don't run around being like East Side, like West Side niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like you got
that's a fact.
You got New Mexico.
It's Queens, it's Brooklyn. Niggas
exactly.
don't even say New York niggas. Like,
you know, whether you go to a concert and y'all niggas so worldwide, but I'm saying you got New Mexico, you got Arizona, you got Portland, you got Washington, you got Nevada. These niggas is every state. These shits is up in Vegas. These shits is up in motherfucking Phoenix.
That's a fact, Esther.
Exactly.
I see you out there.
Exactly, man. And I just think that it's tough to end this. The lawsuit is wild. You know what's crazy? So you was talking about Fat Joe and how you guys didn't even really have beef. So we had like a legend for the younger audience. We had like a rap battle thing at one time. And
Niche, you put Esther down. She a little caramel sundae. Put it down. Put her in the bowl. We need her.
was like not on the same page.
Right.
So when me and you were battling during our music thing, you got members of Dipset to come to your show. And I'm like, so I'm sitting there like,
that was
this is kind of smoke. Cause I wouldn't have thought about reaching out to Yayo or Lloyd Banks. I'm like, niggas going public with this?
I'm like, yo.
What was your thought process?
Yeah, put it in the bowl, Spitfire. Put it in the bowl.
What was how this work?
Let me say this. Look,
how'd it go?
I was there. I'm in your horse and carriage video. I'm in the pool.
Scoop her right up, Spitfire.
You told me this before.
I was in the pool in the horse and carriage.
Wow, that's crazy.
So if you look, like when on everybody's there,
right?
Jimmy was not a rapper then,
right?
He was your man, like on the side, like
that just went over my head a little bit.
You really?
50 Cent just said he was in the horse and carriage video with Mason Camp.
And 50, what you did, so we was having interior problems at Dipset. Nobody knew about this. Nobody knew that we was like not on the same page.
Right.
So when me and you were battling during our music thing, you got members of Dipset to come to your show. And I'm like, so I'm sitting there like,
that was
like it's just kind of smoke. Cause I wouldn't have thought about reaching out to Yayo or Lloyd Banks. I'm like, niggas going public with this?
I'm like, yo.
What was your thought process behind saying, yo, you know what? Fuck the songs. What was how did this work?
Let me say this. Look,
how'd it go?
I was there. I'm in your horse and carriage video. I'm in the pool.
What? You know what? You told me this.
Your horse and carriage video.
You told me this before.
I was in the pool in the horse and carriage.
Wow, that's crazy.
So if you look, like when everybody's there.
Right.
Jimmy was not a rapper then.
Right.
He was your man, like on the side, like on the side, just he was not a rapper.
This is crazy right here, y'all.
And I'm looking and I'm going, oh, he having a moment. That's the Lloyd Banks. It's Lloyd Banks thing. He wanted that. He was watching them be that, like Mace be that, and Cam be that, and looked at, and it was finally he had.
That's a fact, Tom. He said he was in the horse and carriage video. He was in the pool, 100%, Tom.
We like Jimmy better than you anyway, Cam. You gotta watch to see how he responds. And then when you see, he like, oh shit, he really like that. Hey, give me this, get me Jimmy. Yeah, tell him we want him. We want you at the show, Jimmy. Yo, but that was one of those things I just threw it out and see what. And then when he bit to it because it was like he was having a moment that not sure that was going to ever happen again at that point. And then he's going, for them, they had records that where, look, I always say this to certain artists, I go, damn, when is he going to have his moment? Like, Fab, I said this to him. I said, damn, but you really, I think his, cuffing season was that fun. But it wasn't the hit like that because it was talking exactly about what was going on at the moment. But the way he brought La Marina and all of the stuff, it was the hottest joint.
What was going on
in that summer.
That's a big fact. Fab did have that summer. The Marinas was popping.
Like it was going without us. Like, so I was like, yeah, nah,
right.
I got you, I'll do that. And then like we performed that joint. How many times did we perform that record on tour?
Yeah. A couple times.
Because it felt like a 50 Cent record to me. Like I was like, this is a hit. Like, but he didn't have like for
that's the shit. The hoes keep calling, I ain't picking up. Yeah.
But the writing, he didn't have a full on moment that was like.
Hold on, let me paint the picture for y'all. He's talking about this record right here. This is the time. He's talking about when he thought Fab should have took off. Let me paint the picture for y'all. I just put it on my Instagram the other day. Just put it on the other day. Where's that?
These hoes keep calling, I ain't picking up. Yeah. These hoes keep calling, I ain't picking up. Yeah.
That year. He said that year Fab should have took off. I ain't gonna lie, it was nasty in New York that year, my boy. I ain't gonna hold you. I think that's like 2013, 14. Like when Dirk is heating up, Fab got the city on smash. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah. City's on smash. 50's right. Let's get back to that.
Fab's the nigga, period, right now. Like he had a lot of hit records on R&B artists, like a lot of real hot verses that came, but it was on somebody else's joint.
Right.
It's like, look, Dirk's run is like that. Dirk's biggest records are somebody else's record that he's on. Instead of his solo records by himself. Like the solo records
that's the thing about 50 and Cameron. You gotta get them. Them niggas got their own hits by themselves.
The records that really made them a success is usually a collaboration between him and another artist that they're working on. But I was looking, going, when are you gonna have that moment specifically? And I know.
Oh, the soul tape was heat, Loco. That's a fact, Lo.
Someone else at the top of our culture acknowledging.
Niche, stay in here, Risen. You niche or you good? Let me know, boo. let me know.
It's over.
No, because this what happened. So, like, you know, Fifth had sent niggas to my office with black roses and little coffee.
Smash them like buttons.
All right, cool. Then I did the video. So I was like, all right, cool, this is cool. I remember this real talk. I was on probation at the time. My probation officer was like,
All right, so basically, because we got more smoke to get into, let's get back to this real fast. 50 Cent is just basically saying he never seen nothing like this, and he's just gonna see where it goes. Yo, now the name. This 50 Cent is high. He's trolling, but he's real easy about the troll. This 50 guy. This 50 is crazy right here, man. That's a fact, Polo. This 50 is crazy. All right, so we moving on. So Jay-Z, he's saying he's innocent, man. This is all lies. It's all BS. This is thing right here. Read this. He's suing attorneys. And that's that. Let me get to the lawsuit, though, with the lawyer, he has spoke out this morning. Let me get to that. All right, let's get to the lawyer, see what he's talking about. Because that's crazy. They definitely trying to take Hov down. Okay, look, here we go. We got some good smoke right here. This is straight from TMZ News. Let's see what this is about. Hovito, man, we're going to protect you for a minute, Hovito. We're not going to let them do this to you just yet. They got to show us some more proof, Hovito. That's a fact. You know what I mean? They already took away Diddy and R. Kelly. We can't let them take Hov if this ain't true, man. Because these are just allegations what people are saying. Like, we saw the tape with Diddy and Cassie. That's the only thing I'm holding on Diddy. The Diddy and the Cassie. Other than that, gotta protect Diddy too, because it's all we have under our belt. What's next? They gonna take James Brown from us? They already killed Michael Jackson. Come on, man. All right, let's see what's going on.
He says in the statement, quote, I implore you to file a criminal complaint.
Okay, music, we can't do that. Cannot do that one. It's okay, we're going to get to something else. But yeah, like I said, they trying to take it. Okay, so the girl, I guess that's saying this.
Jane Doe in the case against P. Diddy, also where we first heard the now infamous term freak off. Casey filed her civil suit under
Okay, so this girl,
the New York.
The girl that's saying this is a new girl came out on Diddy, and they trying to throw Jay-Z in there too. That's nasty. She's an NHL player's wife.
A U.S. district judge ruled that Kane must make where we are at right now. We have to go back to November of last year, when Cassandra Ventura, also known as the singer Cassie, filed civil suit against her ex-boyfriend, Sean Diddy Combs. Cassie's lawsuit has long been credited.
All right, sit tight. We get into this one right here, because this is going to lead up to the whole veto.
And criminally. Her lawsuit alleged she endured years of abuse from Diddy, physically, emotionally, and sexually. That's also...
Hold on.
Hi,
Hold on. What is this? Hold on for 1 second. We're going to go back to that. The NHL wife. I want to stay right here on hold for a second. This is crazy right here.
Her identity. The woman accuses Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs of raping her in the year 2000 when she was 13. Jay-Z says this allegation is part of an extortion attempt. He says the woman's lawyer was trying to blackmail him into paying her a settlement before the allegations went public. The woman's lawyer says Jay-Z's accusation is stupid and laughable. Jay-Z's attorney is seeking a hearing.
I agree, Hov.
Herself.
Ariva Martin is a civil rights attorney, author, and radio talk show host. She joins us now to talk about this. Ariva, thanks for being with us.
Morning.
We saw the latest development yesterday that Jay-Z's lawyer wants the woman who accused him of sexual assault to reveal her identity. What does the law say when you have a minor? This woman was abused when she was a minor, age 13. Now, all these years later, can they force the woman to reveal her identity?
Yes, she's of age now. Definitely.
Different jurisdictions take a different approach to this question. We've seen several high-profile celebrities go into court and ask.
Smash them like buttons. Come on, it's lit in here.
A victim, an alleged victim of rape or sexual assault, to reveal herself so that that individual can, in their words, mount a full defense against the allegations. It's not clear what the court in this case will do, but it's kind of ironic that Jay-Z is asking that the identity of the alleged victim be revealed, because before this lawsuit became public, or because before the amendment was made by plaintiff's attorney, Jay-Z himself filed an anonymous lawsuit alleging that he was being extorted by the plaintiff and her attorney. And it wasn't revealed until recently that the person filing that lawsuit was actually Jay-Z. So filing anonymously is not new. It's something that we see very frequently in these cases. But again, in terms of what the court is going to do, that's an open question.
And I realize this is a civil situation at this point, but if there's no video, isn't it one person's word against another person's word?
That's what I'm saying. All this is fake, man.
24 years.
Well, it remains to be seen what other evidence may exist. It's not clear if there is or isn't a video, but there's also the question of witnesses. One of the reasons Jay-Z's attorney says that he wants this individual's identity revealed is because he wants to be able to identify potential witnesses. This victim says that she was raped after an MTV party in
That's a fact, Don Cooper. This is all nasty work, man.
Been at the residence where this alleged rape occurred. Who else may have knowledge about this alleged sexual assault? So it's unclear at this point what kinds of corroborating evidence may exist to support her claims, or those which may exist to support Jay-Z's vehement denial of these accusations.
And wouldn't the statute of limitations have expired for there to be any criminal investigation at this point?
Again, we've seen certain states, and New York being one of them, have opened up their statute of limitations for these types of claims, not just for civil claims, which is why these types of cases are being filed in civil suits, but also some statutes have been amended in different states to allow for criminal investigations and criminal prosecutions. Not clear if this particular claim falls outside of the applicable statute of limitations. And again, Jay-Z mentioned that in his response to the accusation, saying, look, what's described in this complaint is so heinous, it's so despicable, that if indeed it did happen, the person responsible should be held criminally accountable, not just being forced to come into courts and face civil claims such as the ones in the plaintiff's lawsuit.
What does this mean? You know, in a lot of these cases, we see celebrity.
We're going to go to Jaguar right next and see what's going on.
That some of these other names in all of these lawsuits that have been filed might be revealed?
Well, what we know from this attorney, Tony Busby, this Houston-based attorney that has filed this case and filed the amendment, he said that he had over 100 individuals that he was going to file lawsuits on who were going to allege sexual assault or some kind of sexual misconduct on the part of Sean Diddy Combs, and that in addition to naming Sean Combs as a defendant, he would be identifying other high-profile celebrities. And Jay-Z is the first of the high-profile celebrities mentioned in a lawsuit involving Sean Combs. So I would not be surprised if we didn't see other lawsuits filed by this law firm, and perhaps even other law firms identifying other celebrities. What we know about the parties that Sean Combs gave during this time period is that they were often replete with high-profile music industry.
That's the thing. Diddy threw too many parties, man. He had too many. There's no way for him to remember everything. Every face. Anybody can say they was at these parties in 2000 and 1996. I already told y'all, I'm ready to say that I was in there and I slipped on the baby oil and hit my head. I might go for an injury report lawsuit.
Thank you.
Hey, this is what I do almost.
It's getting nasty, man. But yeah, hold on. We got to see this Jaguar right. You got to see what she talking about. I think it was Time mentioned Jaguar right. what she's saying about all of this. Because she definitely nasty right now. Shit, baby. I know y'all like, hold on. Let's see what this is.
Journal, this is not good for stock, but someone warned us all along, and we have her here to respond. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor, and I am here with the one and only Jaguar, right? Jaguar. You told us all so. How are you feeling today?
Like Bill Murray in that movie Groundhog's Day.
Oh, yep. You're just repeating. You know, this is not surprising to you
at all.
It's wild. I asked you this earlier. You're not enjoying this because this is a tough day because look, and I have to say I don't know the truth. But Jaguar has been warning us about Jay-Z. Yeah. Jay-Z has now had an official lawsuit. It's everywhere. It's now being talked about louder than ever. I guess, does that give you some peace to know that people are finally really questioning this man?
It's emboldening me. I spoke on Piers Morgan. I said that I had 3 victims that I've been working with, victims of the Carters, that were ready to come forward.
She ready to finish them.
This might help them feel a little more confident now. So this is great because he's been.
I feel like she praying on Hove downfall, my dudes. I feel like she started all this on Jay-Z. She is Jay-Z like Diddy has Gene Deal. This is her Gene Deal.
Is Beyonce Celebrity B?
I hope to God not. But she was around. And she's very... she's got enough on her plate. After everything that happened with the election and everything that's happening right now, I'm not going to dump on that woman. She got better fish to fry.
Well,
what I will say,
damn, she killed Beyonce.
She knows exactly who he is.
Yeah.
She knows.
I want to give you props though, because on your channel, which I want to plug, Jaguar Right Effect, you guys can support it. You posted last night. Your first response was reposting the unedited.
Listen to what she just said.
Knew that he was the celebrity John Doe.
Listen.
Everybody knew that. They knew it when I did Piers Morgan.
Is Beyonce Celebrity B?
I hope to God not. But she was around. And she's very... she's got enough on her plate. After everything that happened with the election and everything that's happening right now, I'm not going to dump on that woman. She got better fish to fry.
Damn.
What I will say is that her husband, she knows exactly who he is.
Yeah.
She not feeling Hove, my dudes. You hear what she's saying?
I want to give you props though, because on your channel, which I want to plug, Jaguar Right Effect, you guys can support it. You posted last night. Your first response was reposting the unedited Piers Morgan interview, which I found very ballsy and very telling. And again, this is where it all came from, where Piers Morgan was scared by Alex Spiro, Jay-Z's attorney, proving they are watching and they're being litigious. I got to watch my back, Jaguar. I appreciate you getting that. And I don't want to lose my platform. I can't afford Alex Spiro.
I wouldn't want that for anyone. I don't want anyone to lose their platform.
He's good. He's good too. Right or wrong.
He's real good.
What I wanted to take this video for is we're going to have Jaguar live tomorrow around 4 p.m. Eastern. She's coming back for a long form conversation. We're going to hear plenty. If you got questions, come ask them. Jonas tomorrow, hit the subscribe. Jaguar, I want to do a victory lap for you here. I want to say, because people say you're being crazy, but the reality is I think you were onto something before a lot of us, specifically about Jay-Z. And there are some clips I want to watch with you, particularly one of Rihanna that really freaked me out. This clip.
This is crazy. Let's see what this clip is.
Until this morning when I saw this headline, Kim found it for me. Let's watch this clip quickly.
Crazy
Let's
that you
watch
haven't
Tyra
seen
pushing to get this out of Rihanna, and when it does, man, it made me feel very, very uncomfortable.
Audition. Yes. But before I met him, I was so nervous. I was shaking literally. But the moment I walked into the office, the atmosphere was so warm and welcoming.
And you had to sing a cappella for him?
Yes, I had to sing. I sang Pon de Replay. I sang another ballad from the album last time.
So then what did he say to you? He said something to you.
Oh yes, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief.
But then he said something about a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, you did it homework.
I did a lot of homework on you, Miss Lady.
He said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal signed or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
So you was like, where's the pen? Where's the paper? I'm signing.
Yeah.
The audience is so uncomfortable. Like, I don't know if Tyra was trying to get that on the record, but my God, what Jaguar, he threatened her. This is her own words coming out of her mouth. And she was a kid at that time, correct?
15-year-old girl who had been flown to the United States without parental supervision or a chaperone, brought to a grown man's office in a large corporate Manhattan building. Everybody knew when she flew in. I was there the day she got signed. Everyone was talking about it. And the 6 hours that she spent with him and the 4 hours that she spent alone.
Okay, let's pause that for a second. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't have nothing wrong with what he just said. It's like a joke. He's trying to say that's how bad he want to sign you. It's like, either you sign this paper, I'm gonna throw it. You think you're gonna throw a little girl out the window? Come on, fam. He's in Midtown Manhattan on the 29th floor. Are you dumb?
Parental supervision. Her father didn't show up to the next day to come and collect the check.
Well, and
this isn't her life.
The rumors were even beyond that, right? That Jay-Z was cheating on Beyonce with her when she was
Very much
17
so.
is what a lot of this came out through a publicist who later then
Have
had
you
to
spoken
apologize.
to my friend Jonathan Hay? You should talk to Jonathan.
Please.
Because Jonathan was there. He was right there working with Rihanna.
No, but Cypher, I gotta talk to you for a minute. Let me pause this. You saying you don't say that to a 15-year-old, right? But let's be for real. It goes back to what we're saying again. Who the hell would let a 15-year-old go to another country by themselves? She deserves to be talked to like that. She's a grown-up at that point. She's representing herself, fam. That's why she's a billionaire right now. You know what I'm trying to say? So let's keep it real. No, you don't say that to a 15-year-old, but it's a joke. You know, I'm not taking up for Hove. I'm just saying that didn't, I thought they were going to say something like, you got two ways to leave here. With a deal or you getting on your knees. That's what I thought they were going to say. Come on. Sheababytv. Let's be for real. That's not that crazy, my dude. You wildin' now.
A person. And when I talk to Jonathan now, just to hear him when he thinks of his teenage daughters, he was like, Rihanna was the same age my girls are now. I couldn't imagine putting my daughters through what we put her through. And then the next thing you know, she was removed from that first team from Pon de Replay and replaced with all new handlers and kept sheltered in Los Angeles, where she was going out to parties and partying at 15, 16, 17 years old, hanging out at the Rainbow Room, hanging out. Yeah, like it was one of my friends who found out she was 17 when everyone thought she was 21. And he was like, yo, why do y'all got me carrying this girl around? And it's cool, it's cool.
Well, but just to echo and support you, like they had to debunk that. Oh, we apologize. It wasn't real. We made it up in hopes of giving her single a boost.
Yeah, they
like,
promised
what?
Jonathan a deal working at Tidal and something, and then they reneged. And then the next thing you know, he was caught in a home invasion robbery while he was working on the Drake secret baby mama story,
Jeez.
Sophie. He was duct taped him and his daughter, and he was pow whipped in front of his child. So, there's a lot that goes on in the backdrop. And I know the PTSD. I know what it's like to be in a trunk, you know.
Speaking of PTSD, you made a comment about this. Like, this was from a Super Bowl appearance more recently. This bothered you, seeing her put the Rockefeller's logo out there.
If you
what was
go
your
back
instinct to that?
and watch,
what's going
was
on in
almost
here?
as if she didn't want to put her hands up, and then she looked over where Jay-Z's box was, and then you just see her hands. She look at her. She's looking at his box. She didn't want to do it. She didn't even want to do that gig. But the hold, especially the financial hold with the companies and all of the money and all of the strings that he pulled to. He treats these women like shell corporations.
Is that why this happened? Do you have any insight on this infamous elevator video where Solange was seen just unloading on him? Beyonce's there as well.
What I will say is right there, that's the moment when he told her to back up and called her Tito Jackson.
And respect and love to Tito Jackson, who we just lost recently.
I know. Tito
legend,
could never get a break, and he's the nicest guy.
But here,
yeah,
Jay-Z trying to mimic, she's not worthy, she's nobody, is what he's trying to do.
Pretty much is what he pretty much said to her. But the thing is there was infidelity that was happening that night. Both of them got caught doing things they weren't supposed to do. I believe there might have been some DV that happened. And people who know
she trying to kill Hov, fam.
His hands on his wife. Plenty of people know that to be true. Solange is different.
Allegedly, Solange is different. She's old school Southern, and she loves her big sister, even when her big sister makes mistakes. She stood up for her sister. The most interesting thing about that, though, can we look at that one more time, Andy? They come in, and all of this.
This is the day she beat up Jay-Z.
And then look, it almost looks like he's going to defend himself, but instead he prostrates himself, right? He lets Solange go nuts, and then he sits there and acts. He knows that camera's there. He knows where all the cameras are in that place. There's another footage, and I'll get it and I'll send it to you, of him with another woman approaching him aggressively, or it seemed like aggressively. And he the crap out of her. Matter of fact, there's at least 5 different shows over the course of the past 15 years where he has physically attacked women that came into his space that he didn't want anywhere near him. So I find it funny.
Yo, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm going to keep it real with you, fam. And I'm going to be real with you. There's aggressive women out there that you got to, like, not physically, like, you know, there are women that'll base up in your face. All the fuck is you talking about, nigga, and all of that, clapping in your face. I don't like all that in a female. I don't want that in my face. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm keeping it real. I ain't gonna smack her, but I'm like Hov too. I don't want you in my face like that, and you're a female. Come on, ma. I've had that happen to me a few times, and it's very, very degrading as a man. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. And there's a lot of that, especially in Harlem and New York, in the Bronx, Brooklyn. You play around with a female like that, they in your face clapping, spitting, all of that. Bacon, egg, and cheese and all of that in your face.
Sheababytv.
Since he had no problem with putting his hands on a woman to so-called defend himself, but when he's getting killed alive with cameras there, all of a sudden...
Because Hov never hit a woman. They say he verbally curses them out. Now, like I said, these women are nasty work in these streets.
Well, there's so much I want to talk to you about, but while I still have you and we're talking on this topic, let's talk about the ages, because he was after Beyonce when she was before 18, correct? I mean, as we go through the timeline, they claim, oh, no, I met him at 18 and then we waited till I was 19, but they knew each other when she was like 15, 16, correct? He clearly had eyes. And
that's a fact, Tom.
Yeah, as well. I was looking at these.
You never hit a woman. Ever. Even if she hit you, you just restrain her. Just restrain her, that's it. You just hold her. Because you know they throwing a million punches, you know all of that. You just gotta chill, stop, relax.
More time in New York. He was very, very, very.
Because there's some feisty ones out there, y'all. And the badder they are, the more spoiled they are, they might hit you in the mouth.
And if there's one thing I can tell you about Sean Carter, being embarrassed and being rejected are things he does not handle well. You know, a lot of people say, oh, you're crazy. He didn't do anything to Big L. He didn't do anything to Lamont Coleman. But I think people tend to forget, if Dame had successfully signed Lamont to Rockefeller, we wouldn't even know about Reasonable Doubt. It would have stayed a cult classic, probably sold 750,000. If Lamont Coleman had signed to Rockefeller, he would have been the star.
He said, till your sisters get there, Tom, you wild. Once your sister get there, you turn up. Yeah, what now, bitch? What now, heifer?
There's a photograph.
What now, Dottie? All
He
that,
remembers
right?
all of his lyrics, yet he's always had a teleprompter in Florida shows. That's why he would always sit there.
Damn, so y'all saying that Foxy and Beyonce's too young for Hovey, though? I don't know, man. I got to see some facts on them. I don't even know how old these people are at these times. But yeah, they are babies.
Youth.
Well, that was something Nas said way back, saying, yeah, he was indulging with these back with R. Kelly.
And I wish I hadn't signed paperwork. And I wish I hadn't taken money. I wish.
Well, there's
but
a lot
I
of that
know
you can't say.
everybody else that didn't.
Getting nasty, y'all.
Time collecting these people. And they will have their day.
Nisha said, I'm going crazy if a dude try to hit me. Nisha, you ain't going to ever have to worry about that. Ain't no dude going to play with you like that.
Through it, and this.
They saying Foxy was 16? Crazy. He is 12 years older than Beyonce. Crazy.
This Foxy Brown, one of his first female artists, who was the little cousin of DJ Clark Kent, who just passed away from some cancer we didn't even know he had.
Now, she's denying it, but many say it's because she signed an NDA. Is that why?
Well, she did sign an NDA, and he's still paying her and her mother's bills right now. If anyone should be ashamed, it should be Inga. All of those diseases that she contracted from all of that unprotected sex with him. And I'm not saying alleged. You say allegedly. I'm not, because I know it to be true. She had sex with my cousin right after that. She burned him. She set the numbers for the CDC in Philly on a new high.
Damn, she killed Foxy.
Years old. She was running all around Philadelphia because Jay-Z promised her that they could be, normal when she wasn't with Corrupt. Corrupt was her fake boyfriend, which is why when they tried to use her to say that she was actually in the car and there with Keefy D and all of that, I'm like, that girl wasn't even there. These women are pawns. Inga Marchand at 14 years old, 14 and a half, going on 15 years old, singing highly explicit and sexually charged, lyrics all written by Sean Carter. What kind of 27-year-old grown man?
That's crazy. She trying to destroy Hov, B.
Actually into a prostitute. And gave her the nickname, the Il Nana.
Let me pause this. Let me tell y'all something. This shit is this is depressing to niggas like me. These are the records I'm coming up off. I don't want to hear this. This is for real. I'd rather her just be lying at this point to protect the culture of the hip hop, man. Because if this is true, this is crazy, my nigga. Because if this is true, it's like, how can we support Jay-Z if this is true? Sheababytv. Yeah. How? She's dead wrong for this, man. She'd kill her Hov.
No kidding. You should have sent her to her shows with penicillin. Been halfway decent. All the men that she messed over. Oh my goodness. And every time he would ignore her, she would start acting crazy with Corrupt. Real crazy. And that day that she stuck that knife in his gut at his mother's house, God rest her soul. That girl is insane. He
crazy.
Nuts. And she's deaf from syphilis.
Wow.
Well, there's clearly a lot more we need to talk about with Jaguar, which we're going to do tomorrow during our live, including your full-on reaction to this.
Foxy Brown definitely gonna see her. That's a fact. Them wild brothers she got, Brooklyn's definitely gonna be on her ass. That's a fact. She knows she can't come back to New York.
Last thought from Jaguar. What is your response to this response from Jay-Z?
What I find interesting about that statement is what's not in it. There is no absolute denial.
Yo, Spitfire, she killed them, right? She killed Foxy. That's crazy. That's foul.
I'm saying his friend's name, Diddy. You're not being accused of this independently. You're being accused of doing this with Diddy. Say something. I know that my friend is in trouble for all of these things. And as unfortunate as that is, it's not me. Say something, but you're still trying to pretend like you don't know him. And that's a problem. Because this isn't just your case. This is you and Diddy. And you still not mentioned him at all. But worse than that, he wants to talk about people being ambulance chasers and being, I don't know. My father was a Marine. My father, simplify. Hoorah. My money's on Tony Busby. And what I will say to everyone is, rather than getting into who's right and who's wrong, just listen to the facts. Just listen to the facts and let the details go. But the one thing that man did not do was still acknowledge the fact that Diddy is his best friend and he was there during his reign of terror for all of it.
Nah, but hold on. Let me tell you about that. Dame Dash already said they did party with Diddy. But he said that they didn't see none of these things. Because I told you, Diddy had a different type of style after niggas left late night. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all. Because Dame Dash already, y'all want me to go back to the Dame interview from yesterday? Dame already said it. Let me get that for y'all. Dame already said it. This is crazy. This is from yesterday. Dame went off. He talks about the Diddy baby oil. Okay, here it is. Watch this one. This is crazy. I saw this last night. This is real. Let's get Dame picture up there so we know what's going on. This is real. I can't lie, this is real.
A lot of horrible things, and including rape and.
Here we go. Bring it back a little bit. My man Capone News. Hold on.
The big headlines. Diddy. Diddy is in a world of trouble, man. He's been arrested. He had the whole lawsuit with Cassie that looked really bad. She accused him of a lot of horrible things, and including rape and. We seen the video of Diddy beating her up in the hotel. I know, you know what I'm saying, you knew Diddy. You guys have known each other for a long time and, been around each other. What's your thoughts on that? What was it like when you first started hearing all this news?
It was, I like everybody else, I couldn't believe that it was that extreme. So I've always known him to be turned up, but I didn't know he was that turned up. Or it wasn't a good look. It made me reevaluate the things that he's been accused.
Yo, hold on.
It was I like everybody else. I couldn't believe that it was that extreme. So I've always known him to be turned up, but I didn't know he was that turned up. So, it wasn't a good look. It made me reevaluate the things that he's been accused of. Has made me reevaluate every single second I've been in the business. Because the things he's being accused of is like, people putting stuff in people's drinks and, putting shit in baby oil and motherfuckers is catching pneumonia. And it just makes me think about every time someone tried to make me take a drink when I didn't want to, who hangs out with who. And, it just makes me say I don't want any parts of that business in general because it's just too many gray areas. Either you have to tolerate or you have to be a part of or tolerant. And I don't have any tolerance, zero tolerance for weirdo shit. And no disrespect to anybody gay. Because that was what was shocking to me. I was like, damn, I didn't know everybody was that loose. Pause. But I'm heterosexual. I love women a lot. Either you have to tolerate or you have to be a part of or tolerant. And I don't have any tolerance, zero tolerance for weirdo shit. And no disrespect to anybody gay. Because that was what was shocking to me. I was like, damn, I didn't know everybody was that loose. Pause. But I'm heterosexual. I love women a lot.
Are you surprised about all the other names that they're trying to associate with this, with Diddy? Like there's a lot of people he came up with that they're trying to involve with this also.
Well, I could just say anybody to me, from the outside looking in objectively, if I see a person that's with someone consistently all the time, sleeping over their crib, I would think that they would be privy to the things that were going on. So if those things were actually happening and they were privy to them, if you was in pictures with that person a lot and you were with them a lot, I think it's natural for someone to have you guilty by association.
That's a fact, Spitfire. We chilling.
So unless somebody's going to debunk, I was only there because of this or that. I know when I was at, I never went to a Diddy party. I never knew him as Diddy. I was at Puff's party 20 years ago. Aaliyah and Jennifer Lopez was there, and Natani, and I left. That was the Puff party. But for the shit they saying, I wasn't privy to that, and had I been, I probably would have told everybody. I'd have like, them niggas is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have blew my mind. So that's not a secret I would have been able to keep. But for those that can keep those secrets, it makes you a bit questionable, and I think that's just normal. You can't be mad at somebody for being normal.
Yo,
is there something that happened that made you stop partying with Diddy, or you just never really hung out with him? I never was partying with Diddy. Rockefeller and Bad Boy were two distinctly different movements. So they were more R&B. We looked at them pauses like barefoot niggas and shit. So we had no parts of that. We were like dudes. So when we were on the Puff's tour, we wore bulletproof vests. We teased people for wearing shiny suits. It was just it was like the difference between Stax Records and Motown, and us being more Stax Records. So we just our worlds didn't really collide, and I'm not gonna say I look down at them.
Dame is him. He's back.
Girl, so much, Dame
is back. He fell off 1 week. He back again.
So it was just a different vibe. But yeah, when he threw parties, people would show up. But I think after I didn't have to go outside anymore, after I felt that everyone that was outside was just Paul's hummer stunting, and that it was better to just handle business a different way, I stopped going out altogether unless the events were for me. And that's why I opened up art galleries around the world and started focused on aggregating creative people and documenting them. And the receipts are all on my network, America New.
How do you feel about everybody
and the receipts
to put Jay-Z in this mix with Diddy? I've just seen so many videos, and it just seems like so many people are trying their hardest to associate Jay-Z with this Diddy situation.
What a time to be in media. It's nasty out here, y'all can't lie.
About Jay-Z.
Okay.
I sold Reasonable Doubt, so I get no fucks given. That's that man, whatever's going on with him is on him. I just can't spend so much time worried about another man and what they doing and how they feel and how people perceive them. I got my own shit to be worried about. I got to get this money. I'm independent. That whole situation, those people are in my rear view.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Dave. Talk your shit, Dave.
This was me struggling.
Yeah, he said he not worried about that. I'm trying to get this money right now. This is crazy out here.
On a human level, if the shit is true, you know, I'm curious to know how true it is. But, you know, based on my experiences and the fact that I wanted to get away, I personally made the decision to get away from that camp. So, you know, that was my personal experiences. I didn't want to be over there. Things weren't, you know what I mean? Like morally, we weren't, it's just not the same fabric. So that's why I went and did my thing. I'm not as tolerant as certain things.
What were you like in high school?
A terror. You know, I had a car when I was 16, a Maxima. You know, I was smarter than my teachers. I got kicked out of school, went to boarding school. Like, I put myself in boarding school when I was 16 because my homeboys were starting to kill too much. And I was like, it's eventually I'm going to have to do it, so I'm out of here. So I got my own scholarship and went to South Kent for a year.
Yo, you went to South Kent? Shout out to
Like, I was pulling up. I got kicked out of school, one of my schools, because, you know, I used to park in my principal's parking spot because I felt like, yo, why does she get to have a parking spot and I don't? We the taxpayers, even though I wasn't paying no taxes, and according to everyone, I still don't. But, you know, I got kicked out of school for being this funny guy. You know, just having this hindsight.
Yo.
That you're not going to tell me that I'm not better than you. You're not going to tell me you better than me.
Yo, niggas say you used to park in the principal's parking spot. Nasty work.
At this point, were you already thinking about music at all? Like did you ever try to rap or anything, or what was the music like at that time?
After paid in full, I didn't want to hustle no more. And I say after paid in full, meaning that situation that happened. So once I saw a little, you know, a younger dude get kidnapped and someone's best friend killed him, I thought they were untouchable. I said, I quit. And, you know, my cousin was you know, his stepfather was in the game, and he was telling me I should pivot that way, and I decided to do that. But it was more a hustle. I wasn't like the music guy, nothing at that time. You know, I always knew how to dance and shit, but I just didn't want to hustle no more. I just wanted to do something that didn't feel like work, but it ended up being a lot more work than I thought.
That's a fact. It is, y'all.
What's up?
Yo, I can't lie. Go watch that interview. Dame Dash is definitely so Harlem. Yo, the nigga say he parked in the principal spot because he felt like I have a car. Why I can't park here? Yeah. Oh, man. Dame Dash. I can't lie. When it comes to Dame Dash and Jay-Z, I kind of like Dame Dash a little more because I can relate to him more. I ain't gonna hold you, my nigga. You know, his stories is a little bit more understandable. Nobody's saying he's capping. He's outside. He knows all the real street niggas. Shout out to Queen of Harlem's and all of them out there. My man Hunk and them. They all verify the niggas official though. So, you know what? I'm not mad at Dame Dash at all. Yeah. He's a funny dude to me, fam. He said he would have told them niggas, yo, I'm out of here. I don't have the time for no weirdo stuff. I don't have the patience for the weirdo zesty playing around. So I kind of believe Dame Dash. I can tell in his face when he's saying this. Dame Dash is clear of the zestiness and the baby oil at the Coco Losos. Sheababytv. Yeah. He's clear of the Coco Losos, my nigga. That's a fact. Dirty. Dame the Golden Glove, so nobody's running up. Yo, Dame is wild, fam. I ain't gonna lie, I watch him a lot on YouTube. I watch him a lot. You know, that's why I always keep him. You know, y'all never see me killing the goats. I try to protect the goats. Jay-Z's a goat. But this is some smoke between these two that I'm gonna listen to. They funny dudes. Dame Dash definitely a funny dude. Yeah. Shout out to Dame Dash. 100% Spitfire. Yo, I was cracking up with Dame. Nigga, wow. All right, y'all, we was on for 2 hours, man. We rocked out. I'ma see y'all tomorrow. Oh, tonight, TikTok. Y'all down with me? I'm rocking out. I'm feeling the mix show. It's lit. I gotta rock out tonight on TikTok. I'll be on TikTok around 9